Have you ever felt like you've given so much of yourself that you don't even know what's left? You give your time, your energy, your patience. You give your love, even on the days you feel empty. And no one really sees it, because you make it look easy. You make it look like you're okay. But deep down, there's this quiet question. When do I get to be taken care of? Look at these women. Before they sit in that chair, before anything changes, look at their faces. There's something there that words can't fully explain. It's not just tiredness. It's the look of a woman who has been pouring from an empty place for far too long. A woman who kept giving without ever pausing to refill herself. One of these women hasn't chosen herself in years. Years. Not because she didn't need it, but because every time she thought about it, something else felt more important. Someone else came first, so she kept choosing them, again and again, until one day she stopped asking what she needed at all. Because when you live like that long enough, you start to forget that your needs matter too. You start to believe your role is just to give, to carry, to hold everything together. But no one tells you what happens when you do that for too long. You don't just get tired, you lose pieces of yourself, quietly, slowly, until one day you don't feel like you anymore. But then something shifts. She sits in that chair, and it looks like a small moment, just a little time, just a simple choice. But it's not small. Because for the first time in a long time, she asked herself, what do I need? And instead of ignoring the answer, she listened. Even if it felt uncomfortable, even if it felt unfamiliar, even if a part of her felt guilty, she stayed. And that one decision changes everything. The stylist begins, the scissors move, and slowly, something deeper begins to fall away. Not just hair, but the weight, the exhaustion, the quiet feeling of being drained all the time. You can see it. Her face softens, her shoulders relax, her eyes begin to change, that light slowly coming back. And then the tears. Not because of how she looks, but because of how she feels. Because in that moment, she realizes something she forgot. She deserves this. She deserves to be taken care of too. She deserves to feel beautiful. She deserves to feel like she matters, not just to others, but to herself. And sometimes that realization is overwhelming, because you don't realize how empty you felt until you start to feel full again. And then comes the moment. The mirror. The chair turns. She looks at herself. Really looks. And everything becomes still. Because the woman looking back at her doesn't look drained anymore. She looks alive. She looks present. She looks like someone who finally gave herself what she needed. And then she smiles. A real smile. The kind that says, I didn't lose myself. I just forgot to take care of me. Because that's what this really is. Not just a makeover. A refill. A woman pouring back into herself after giving everything away. And maybe, as you're watching this, you feel something in your chest. Because you understand, because you've been there. Or maybe you're still there, giving, caring, holding everything together, but quietly running on empty. So hear this, you are allowed to receive too. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to take care of yourself. Not later, not when everything is done. Now. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to prove anything. You already deserve it. And it doesn't have to be big. It can be small. One moment, one breath, one choice that says, I deserve to feel full again. Because every time you choose yourself, you refill. Slowly, gently, but truly. Look at these women one more time. Look at their eyes, that light, that softness, that quiet confidence. That's not just a transformation. That's a woman finally giving herself what she's been giving everyone else. And the truth is, you deserve that too. So maybe today, you don't fix everything. Maybe today, you just give something back to yourself, even if it's small, even if it's just a moment. Because that moment is where you begin again.